It's time for the Tom London Show, brought to you by Suzuki Rivonia. Yeah!
The Tom London Show.
Let's go, baby. It's the first show of 2026. Da-dum-da. Yeah, I feel good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me. How's it? How was your December? I took the whole month off like the rest of South Africa. December 15th, I went, you know what? I'm going to do what the rest of this country does. I've spent my whole life working Decembers. I've worked Christmas Eves, I've worked Old Year's Eves, New Year's Eves, Christmas Days. I've done it all in my life. This last December, I thought, let me see what this is about. Let me see what this take December, December, boss. Let me see what this December is about. And on the 15th or so, I kicked back. I changed into a pair of shorts, no shirt, no socks, no undies. And I ran around in my shorts for a whole month, from the 15th to the 12th of this month. The whole month, I lived in my white pair of shorts. And I'm lucky that I live at a place where no one else wears shirts, so we all just blend in. And I spent the whole of December waltzing around my place thinking of, what am I going to eat today? And then about 5 days ago, I was like, do you know how much work you got to do in 2026, mate? You haven't even started. And it became a scramble. Designing websites, doing all sorts of crazy things to try and get this year under control. But hey, I don't have a whole lot to report. Not much goes on when you take a month off. And I've realized one of the problems we've got in South Africa. If you take a month off, probably takes you a month to get going again. So it's actually not a month off. We'll all be up to operational speed by Valentine's Day, in which case we'll have to take the night off. But anyway, that's what it's all about. Looking for you in the comments section. If you're joining us live on YouTube Live, welcome to the show. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, Tom's Army, you'll find them in the comments section. If you've never made friends with someone in the comments section, well, you don't know what you're missing. All you have to do is say hello, first time, and people will descend upon you. You'll find people saying, hello, how are you? What's your phone number? Can we get hold of you on a daily basis and find out how you'll make good friends on the show, I promise you. We're broadcasting live out of the Rivonia studios this afternoon, and I was trying to think and we'll read messages out in just a moment, but I was trying to think, what can we do for the first show? I mean, there's so much going on in the world at the moment. I mean, you know, everyone's fighting with everyone. It's just, you switch on the... Tonya Curry got hold of me the other... Well, here's how my daily conversations with Tonya go. Sometimes they go like this. How's it? How's it? How you feeling? Oh, I got pains in my legs. You? Oh, I got a pain in my back. And we talk about our pains. That's actually quite a nice conversation. Sometimes we talk about what we can watch on YouTube and stuff like that. Sometimes we skinner about people, but I get nervous when Tonya says, have you watched the news? I know that we're going to have an argument. I most of the time I just say, no, I haven't been watching the news at all. I haven't got a clue what's going on. She says, do you think it's right that person did that? I go, no, look, I don't know. Ah, so you do. And then I'm in trouble. Yeah. You can hear her in the background. I'm keeping her off screen at the moment on purpose. Because that's our surprise today. Tonya Curry joins us on the show. No. We're not bringing you in yet because you made a car review for us. And actually, we need to get to your car review. The big news is that Tonya has got herself a brand new car. So before we start the show today and talk about all the other stuff we talk about on the Tom London Show, I'd like to play you Tonya's car review. And then we'll get to say hello to everybody. And some people are already pressing the like and the heart and the ha-ha button. We haven't made anyone cry yet. We've still got to try harder. But... yeah, people are joining. I want to hear what's going on with you and how's your January going. Are you happy about this year? I think when you're young, you're like, yeah, next year is going to be my year. And then there's that seesaw at 45, and then you hit your 50s, and then the new year comes around, and you go, oh, jeez, let's just give it another try. So, yeah. That's where my mind is at. Lots happening on the Tom London Show this year. Lots going to come out of these studios. They've been improved every single day. I'd like to say thank you to Daryl at Africa Mobile for helping me out so much. And obviously Suzuki Rivonia and Suzuki Kailami who support the show. Now, Tonya went along and she went to Greg van Kerkhoven at Suzuki Rivonia. And she went and she bought herself a Suzuki Grand Vitara in ruby or scarlet red with a black roof. It's the best you can get. I mean, when you walk into Suzuki and say, give me the best that you got here, they say, well, the Grand Vitara GLX Auto, ma'am. Climate control, Apple Android CarPlay, sunroof, you name it. What do you want? It's got it. She said, I'll just take two. Oh, no, I don't need two. I'll have one of those, please. So Tonya went off and she bought herself another Suzuki from Suzuki Rivonia, from the Van Kerkhoven family. And we were chatting over December and over the new year and say, we got to show the car off. So I said, I challenge you, Tonya. I challenge you to make a car review video. And I thought, well, you know, she's going to get her production crew involved here. We can look forward to a Top Gear kind of thing. So I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen. Could we have a drum roll, Daryl? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Could we have a drum roll now for Tonya's car review? This is a very big moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Tonya Curry reviews the Suzuki Grand Vitara GLX now and then joins us live in the studio. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh, I put on video. Tommy, I got myself a new cabbie and I got it from Suzuki. I'm going to take you downstairs and so that you can have a look. I'm so excited. Her name is Scarlett. That's why I'm dressed in scarlet. So I'm sorry for the noise, Tom, but like you can see it doesn't even have plates. Wow. Click under here. There's so much space. I mean, so this comes off really easily. Those lie flat. And all of a sudden you've got like a bed in here if you were that way inclined. Oh. Right, welcome to Sedona Bay, guys. Let's go take this baby where she should belong. Oh, wow, look at that. So, I would put some entertainment on for you, but not now. But I am going to take you a little bit off-road. And Sedona is definitely an all-wheel drive territory. So let's go see if we can see some Nkomos. Wow, she is so snazzy and she drives like a dream. Look at this. Woo-hoo! And do you want to see my happy face? Here's my happy face. Hope we don't get stuck. No, we didn't get stuck because it's a Suzuki Grand Vitara. Okay, here we go. Here's some cows for you. Check this out. Yeah, man. All the features are working beautifully. Scarlett by name, and Scarlett Pimpernel by nature. So easy to make a video of a car when you're driving it, is it? No, it's not. Mate, it's definitely not. Okay, I'm done though. See you in the studio.
There we go. That is the... Could we have a round of applause, please, for Tonya's car review? Ladies and gentlemen, and now the star of the car review, the one and only down in Sedona Bay from Acumen Media, Tonya Curry. Hello.
Hello! I'm so happy to be back.
I enjoyed that.
On your snazzy studio.
Thank you,
man.
and congratulations on your snazzy car. I mean...
isn't she gorgeous?
So you
so gorgeous.
you got such a good life that you didn't even pick it up. You sent Mandla. I think that was who we saw in the beginning of that video. Most people
this is the second.
most people, they go to the car place and they go pick up their car. Tonya Curry, she's like, I'll just summon someone and send them to Joburg, yes, and they can drive my car back. So you didn't actually pick up your car.
It's not like that.
You didn't actually pick up your car.
It's actually even more of a story. I never test drove my car.
I know.
I phoned Greg.
Well, you've got such faith in the Suzuki product that you know.
Sixth Suzuki. Yep. I said, this will be my sixth Suzuki. I want something that's economical because my Grand Vitara that I have now is juicy, 2.4 V6. She's amazing. But I wanted something economical, but still had lots of space, and it gave him my specs. And he said, well, the GV's for you. And we did the deal over the phone, and then Mandla picked up.
Fantastic. And then you sent some driver to go and pick it up and bring it to you. Bring it to me. And are you happy? Well, you see, I've only got one complaint. I asked you for pictures of the car, and then you sent me a whole lot of videos of cows. And Umhlobo Wanono, the place that you go to there, I forgot the name. What's it called? Bogobuseni. Umgobo Seleni. Sorry, I was thinking of Umhlobo Wenene, the radio station. So I spoke to Tonya last night. I said, all right, give me some shots of the cars, that. This morning, I get a whole lot of pictures of the boots, cows, and Ugobo Seleni. I say, listen, Tonya, that's what and I'm not nasty about it. I'm like, wow, great stuff. Well done, Tonya. Great. Could you send me a few?
You're very gracious.
Could you send me a few pictures of the car? And then I get a car from the back. But we did get to see the cows of Ugobo Seleni.
Where's the cat? Please tell me that you have the cat.
Oh, I did. I made a separate video because in one of the photographs, through the window, there's a face like a ghost peering out. And I thought, what the hell is that? And then I got another picture, and then I zoomed in. So have a look. It's not only Tonya who is using this car, but one of them dreaded, look there, you see the face there? There it is. The cat. So the cat has chosen. The cat has chosen which seat it likes. I thought that was Cairo. Was that?
She approves.
All
she
right.
Definitely approves.
Let's get to the comment section. We'll talk about your new car in a moment. Una Guider's on board and says hello, everybody. Rosie Brown, a regular, says hi. Rosemary Endicott says missed you too. Trevor Sturgis said you should wear a Speedo. All my life I said I will never wear a Speedo, but I'm getting to that age where I just don't give a damn about anything, about the boop, about the fat, about the cellulite, about dimples in my ass, nothing. I don't care.
Welcome to the 50s.
I am going to, one of these days, rock a Speedo, and if I really want to dare myself, I'm going to go back to my youth, to the Selection Park swimming pool, and swim there in a Speedo. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going back to Springs.
Okay, please.
In my Speedo.
Please film it, and
I think we'd have
I'll pay.
All right, cool. Barbara Ann Glaus says, hello, everybody. Good to see you. All the best for 2026. Looking forward to your shows. Why is that comment? Oh, it is on the screen. Okay, Gail Mortensen says, hey, Jack, the Tom London show is back. How's it, Tommy? We missed you. Looking good, relaxed, ready for action. 2026 is going to be a banger of the year. Anyone else get this cold, this flu that's going around the world, where you just produce a lot of
what kind of flu is that?
Mucus. It's a mucus flu.
And it lasts forever.
It lasts. I know.
Like
I got
a month
it.
and a half later.
I got it, but I'm feeling better today. Gail Mortensen says, greetings, Tom's Army, both locally and abroad. Uniguida says, nonsense, man. I started the very next day after arriving from Port Edward. These are the 40-year-olds or 39-year-olds or whatever. These are the commenting on the older people problems about getting back in the swing of things. Nonsense, man. We're talking 13 years.
I want to know how many people have broken their New Year's resolutions already.
I didn't make any. Did you? Did you make any?
No.
I've learned my lesson with that nonsense. I used to. No, not for decades. Did you make a New Year's resolution? What was it?
That's for dummies.
Yeah, that's for losers.
or in the gym.
It's definitely for losers. It's definitely for losers. You make a New Year's resolution, you're a loser. You're a loser. Because you're not going to stick to it and you will fail and you will then look in the mirror and see a loser.
Which is why you don't do it.
You don't do it. Then you're a winner.
You're a loser.
Then you're a winner if you don't do it. Marlene Falkenberg's on board. Wyatt Camp1 says hi. Hi, Wyatt. Mallory Jordan says hi, Tom and the army. Good to have you back. Yippee. Heather Knickelbein says hello. All nice to be back. You were truly missed like the name Mormor show. Thank you. Tom's Army is back. I think Heather's been having hot weather down where she lives. No, you can't keep Tonya away from me, says Eunice. Sharon Davis Hannibal says, hi, Tom. So happy I missed the show. You haven't missed it. You're here. Well done. Thanks for reporting for duty. Margaret Guider, drum roll, please. Daryl, and a round of applause. Ravonia. A very big welcome to the one and only Tonya Curry. Enjoy your car, says Margaret. Nicole Patterson is on board.
Margaret.
Emily Hudson is on board. Hello, my beautiful dysfunctional family. We've load shedding here. I'll catch up with you later. Sue Stutterford says, Tom, must be great to present your show in a new studio. It's got air conditioning. It's so nice. And it's very neat and tidy. I showed Tonya a little earlier on. Brenda Hall says, hi, Tom. Happy New Year. Do you know what's happening today?
It's beautiful.
Do you know what's happening today all over the country?
What's happening today?
Parents are running around last minute buying crayons and cookies and books and last minute.
I promise you.
Last minute. Parents are running
Aren't you
around.
glad you don't have kids?
I was chatting to Elrica, who works here. She was, and Daryl.
Lastminute.com.
And they were like, all they were discussing. I want to discuss business. I'm like, right, what are we going to sell this year? Let's sell some serum for wrinkles. And they're like, no, we've got to get our kids' books ready.
Pens and pencils.
Daryl was smart. He went to some online stationer, like Dave's Stationers or something. Literally, like,
yeah, like it's a whole job.
No, but listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Elrica, she had to go get in the car now and drive to PNA because I don't think we've got CNA. I think I hexed them. I think I put CNA out of business. I think I'm responsible for it, and I am very proud.
Thank you very
Proud
much.
of putting CNA out of business with my bad wishes. I was at Clearwater Mall many years ago, 2016, and there was an old man in the queue in front of me, and he just wanted to buy the computer form. He obviously bet on the races. Oh, the computer form's like 15 Rand or something, and he's standing there. He only had a 200 Rand note. So when he went to pay, the cashier said to him, I'm not taking that money. You must go to the bank and go draw a 50 or a 20 or something. And it was an old man. I mean, he even battled to walk, and the cashier was so rude. And my mouth, I just start blasting people. I'm like, that's very rude. And then it escalated into a conversation about whether the man needed to go get his change or not. And I stood at the door, and my words were, when your business closes down someday because of how bad you are, I'm going to come to this door and clap as you leave. I wasn't in Krugersdorp when it went out of business, so I didn't get to clap. But boy, was I happy when I saw CNA go under.
Well, let's have a round of applause now. Hey?
Yeah, a round of applause. CNA for destroying yourself through really bad customer service and lack of focus on what your business is all about. So, I mean, you used to go...
I agree, because CNA is like what used to be such a wonderful experience.
Yes,
to go to
you used
CNA.
to go
so
in.
excited
Of course,
to go
you could
to CNA.
smell the Cokie pens and the wax crayons and the paper. You could smell it.
All the different colored papers.
I know. And
so
then you went into
nice.
CNA, and then there was all sorts of other nonsense for sale. It was like, hold on, what is this?
Then it was books.
And quietly, I mean, I'd love
Became a bookstore.
I'd love to know who was in that boardroom when they invented the opposition. Let's call it PNA. Aha! And we got PNA, man. And
Let's just draw a line.
that's it, PNA. And they took out CNA. So a lot of people are off to Walton's
And isn't it the same color, actually?
they just said,
Isn't
we can
CNA
do
also
this. To be fair, they didn't have to try that hard to beat CNA at their worst. So that was a brand that went down the toilet, and P&A took their money and their customers. And so Elrica, she had this piece of paper with all the things she needs to buy: Stabilo highlighter, red, yellow, green, 5 blue ballpoint pens, 5 black ballpoint. Can you imagine going to that bloody stationery shop with that list? And you say, and then you got 3 kids or 2 kids. She's got 2 kids, right? So you got to the other one needs 4 blue ballpoint, and you got to try and work all this out in your mind.
And that's right.
It's rough.
No, but it's worse.
Yeah?
It's worse because they then have to cover those books. And the books have to be color-coded.
Yeah, there's more work to be done tonight.
So if it's geography, then it's blue. Yes.
Yeah, there's more work.
So they got to do, and then they got a label on them. Like, it's a real job. If people aren't actually employed, they should go extend their service.
I'm watching all these people running around buying stationery.
And stuff.
Well, Daryl, he's sitting there not doing anything, and I'm like, you're either a bad father or you've got this waxed, and he's like, I've got it waxed. But what did you do? He's like, I went to Dave's Stationery online, or I said Dave or Dean or something. Dave or Dean Stationery.
Okay.
And then this oak is smart, Dean or Dave or whoever he is. Hold on, do you want to? Let me just shout out the door and find out what this guy's name is. Hold on. I'm going to get up and I'm just going to shout out the door. Yeah, he's got the big office. Dean Stationery. And then apparently if you go to Dean Stationery, Dean Stationery says, what school does your kid go to? And you go, oh, well, Help McCard Primary. And then and you look for H and you press Help McCard. and then what grade is your kid in? Grade 3. And then Dean knows exactly what Help McCard kids need for grade 3. And then they just send you a big box with a guy on a motorbike or a car arrives and brings your big box of cuck for your stationery. For your, no, I don't know. But I don't know. He brings this big box and then you go home that night and you open it with your child or something. I don't know how it works. But I did see the difference.
But that's very clever.
I thought so, because the one person's spinning around about to melt into butter, trying to work out how many Cokie pens to buy, and the other one sitting there, legs up or feet up on the desk, all sorted. Take-a-lots, bring in the box just now, or Dean or whoever, Dean's husband or wife, or somebody's coming with the stationery box. So do you like your car? How's your car? It's lacquered. Are you enjoying it? Any regrets? Are you happy?
No. Are you mad? Like, when you get in and you sit down and you're in a Grand Vitara, that's hard. Like, it's just such a great brand, like, firstly. And, like, the car drives beautifully and it's, like, smooth as silk. And it's got a lot of power, that car, actually.
Yeah, but I always say to people, Suzuki, and I've ridden all of them, you've got the 1-liter 3-cylinder engine, which is in your Espresso and it's in your Celerio. Great little engine. I'm a fan of small cars. I've always loved, even though I'm tall, I've always loved small cars. I've owned 5 Fiat Unos in my life. That should show my commitment to small cars. I love small cars. And the little Celerio I love because the engine, don't tell Greg, but you can spin the wheels all the way to 3rd gear. It's a really punchy little engine. Don't tell them. And then you got the 1.2 3-cylinder in the Swift with great engine, but that 1.5 inline 4 that you've got, it's a bulletproof engine. It will last you decades. It's got enough power around town and on the highway. Yeah. And it's going to give you fuel economy that you can't believe comes out of that engine. All in absolute luxury.
Like, to give you an idea, I think the trip here with fuel from Johannesburg to Sodwana Bay, 8-hour journey, 600 Ks.
It's nothing. How much? $600? $700.
No, 790 pounds.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's when you go, I'm so glad I bought a Suzuki.
Like, what?
I know,
What?
it's crazy. So you're
Because,
happy?
like,
And
it's
you got
just-
climate control.
I'm so
You can just
happy.
dial in the temperature you want on your side of the car.
I didn't even know I had that. You'll have to teach me how that works.
Well, that's what the 21 is for there. That's not your age. That's the temperature, baby. You've got to turn that up or down, and then the car will match the air to your desires.
Oh, I love that.
So well
and
done.
The other thing is I really love the
infotainment center?
system.
Yeah, especially with the CarPlay and your
Wow.
phone connects.
Wow.
Great cars.
As you get in the car, it's one button,
I know.
phone's working, Spotify,
I know, done.
like, wow.
My favorite is how you can
Amazing.
write.
I can't wait.
Like if you're having an argument with someone and they send you a WhatsApp message, they say, "Go to hell," and then the car says, "Would you like me to read the message?"
like
You
to
say, "Yes, please," and then the car says, Tonya says, "Go to hell." And then it says, "Would you like to respond?" It's like, yeah, for shizzle. Okay, what would you like to say to Tonya? "Go to hell back, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark." And then it writes the text and it sends it back to that person and tells them to go to hell on your behalf. It is brilliant. I love it. So well done on your Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Brilliant.
Scarlet. Scarlet.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've got I'm perplexed because now I have to have a garage. See.
Well, I haven't said this to you. I haven't said this to you. I haven't said this to you during our conversations because Tonya and I chat nightly, and I haven't said this to you because I've been listening to Tonya. Tonya's like, "Oh well, the old Grand Vitara," because she's got the old one and she's got a new one. She's got two cars now. You see. And she's like,
Lancelot and Scarlet.
Yeah, I'm going to make a plan to put an awning up, or maybe get the garage or the this or the that. And I'm like, oh, I know how this works. I've had two cars before. I once had a 3 Series BMW, which was a great car. And then and one day I was driving past Broome and Nissen and I saw a Z4 BMW, which is even nicer. And I couldn't help myself, and I bought the other one as well. And then I had two cars. And in my head, I said, okay, well, on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, I'll drive this car. And then on the weekends, I'll give the other one a bit of a spin so it still, keeps going and stuff. Let me tell you what happens. What? 6 months later, you got to get a gardener to remove the grass that has grown through the tires of that car your second car that you were planning to drive. And about a year later, you think, I need to sell this. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that moment. That's when I'm going to pounce. I'm going to pounce at that moment. I'm going to say, well, that car's been standing for a year and it's probably going to cost a lot of money to get it going again. I'll offer you X, Y, Z.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah.
I would love to, but I'm going to say no because you see, in Sedrona, like you have to have a 4x4.
We're talking 12 months. We're talking 12 months. We will. We're talking 12 months. I'll make you an offer. You can't refuse. Let's go to the comment section and see who's here. Gail Mortensen, Laura MacDonald. Hi, Tom, and everyone. Lots of blessings for 2026. So, Tom, where did you get your tan from? Oh, no, I'll tell you the secret. This light over here can turn from cold light to warm light. So if you turn it up like that, then it gives you a bit of a tan. It's all smoke and mirrors. There's no tan yet. I'm pale like a ghost. I'm a ghost. Hi, Tonya Curry. Congrats on the new car. Safe travels, says Marlene Falkenberg. Mandy Wilson says, hello, I got out of the pool for this. Yay, Mandy. How's it? Yay. Welcome to the show. Hello, Tonya. Tonya, you're looking great, girl, says Margaret with that scarlet beside your side. What more do you want? Barbara Ann says, hey, Tony, that's awesome. Wishing you many happy and safe hours driving. Scarlett. Hi, Tonya. Hello, Tonya. You're looking a lot younger, Tonya. Must be the car. Annette Jacob says, hi. We've got unit protecting the cows. The cats are coming for me. A cat. Oh, no, that's boring, says Mallory. Mallory, you are someone after my own heart. We are both not cat lovers. Beverly Ann Lloyd. Hi, everyone. Love the car, Tonya. Many happy years of driving to you. Brenda Hall says, congrats, Tonya.
Everybody.
Wishing you many kilometers trouble-free. I dare you to walk around Palm Court in a South African flag Speedo. Says, why would I do that?
Why?
Because she dares me? I'm not that easily fooled, man. Monica Sheesby says, please give us warning for the Selection Park Speedo event. Is that warning because you want to go there or warning because you want to stay away?
I want to run away.
At this point, it will be run away. Deborah Ann Rosenbach says, happy 26 to you both. Hi from Perth, Australia, says Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Nice to have you on board. New Year's resolutions are made to be broken, says Gail. Penny Fundamava says, I'm only going on holiday next week, hiking the Otter.
Oh,
the Otter Trail. That's dangerous.
nice.
I don't recommend that.
No. Look, it's not for you and
No, I don't recommend that to anyone our age. I don't know how old you are, Penny, but didn't Danny Kaye's father bust his ankle on the Ivory? Because I'm friends with Gavin Kaye, Danny Kaye's dad. A couple of years back, they were training or something, either for the Otter Trail or they were on it. And then I think Gavin bust his ankle. And then Danny Kaye had to carry his father on his shoulder like 170 kilometers back to civilization. I saw that. I thought, I'm staying away from that Otter Trail. That is very dangerous, that Otter Trail.
Thank you very much.
That's a very dangerous Otter Trail, that. Anita Maynard says, hello to dysfunctionals. I'm going to tell you one of my pet peeves in just a moment. It's not very nice of me what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Some school kids are running around chewing gummies, not sure if they know where the front door of the school is. What, like THC gummies?
Oh, those kind of gummies.
Can you imagine if we had gummies if you could buy the gummies from the Zoll shop when we were kids? Firstly, I think we should check the teachers, because if I was a teacher in a South African school, I'd be eating 2 gummies per 45-minute session.
Especially in high school.
If I was a principal of a school, I'd hand them out at the staff meeting in the morning. Here, a gummy for you.
Thank you very much.
And you know, I don't think it's a bad idea to hand them out as the kids come in.
I can tell you, we had teachers. Dennis Watson, he could have done with a gummy or two, and Mr. Swat, they should have been given gummies.
Goodness.
Nikki 528's on board.
Wow.
Barbara says, much better. My
Nikki
granddaughter.
528, is that her name?
I don't know if that's our Nikki or a new Nikki. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
hey, Tom.
Nikki.
Great to see you again. Barbara says, much better. My granddaughter's school has an arrangement with private people who pack each grade stay. Well, that must be a private school. I don't know. Brackpan Primary does that. Like, I'm going to get to my pet peeve in a moment. But anyway, Miller time. Hey, Dustin Miller over in, I think he's in Florida. He was... good morning, gang, out of the U.S. Happy New Year. It's great to see you guys back on air. Congratulations, Tonya, on your new ride. Casey Subrian visited me in Florida all the way from Johannesburg. That was nice of her. I saw Kate. Dustin is such a nice guy. Do you know how nice Dustin Miller is?
Lovely guy.
Do you know how nice Dustin Miller is?
How nice is it?
Casey Subrian says to him, I want to come visit you in America. Dustin, I don't know all the details, but obviously he says, you're welcome. I got a spare couch, or you can, whatever, you stay at my place. I'll drive you around, show you Fort Myers, show you parts of Florida that you've never been told about. And she says, well, I've got a choice. I can fly into Miami or Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, which one works the best for you? Now, Atlanta, I think, is an 8-hour drive from where Dustin. It's like driving to PE or something. And Miami is closer. And Dustin, being the nice guy he is, he says, either, doesn't matter. And she books to Atlanta. I'm speaking to the guy. She doesn't know this, right? I don't think she checked the map or something. But I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, where are you? He says, well, I'm halfway to Atlanta. I'm like, what are you doing in Atlanta? I'm picking Casey up from the airport. Isn't that a good friend? Hey? Someone who drives 8 hours to pick you up from the airport. That's a good friend. That's Dustin Miller for you. Pat's uncle says, hi, Tom London. Long time no see. Annette says, the schools have packages, but you have to pay 2,500 rand. That's what happens for that one night of pleasure. Like,
thank you very much.
The bill is in the post, baby.
Gee whiz, that's crazy.
You have that night of
grand.
passion. You congratulating yourself. That's the best romantic night of my life. There's a school bill coming in 6 years. 2.5K. The parents were always covering the books of the millennials, circus clowns we were. Nicole Patterson says that oh, sorry, Nicole, my goodness.
I had to cover my own books. There was no one covering my books.
No. Do you know my house? What
happened in your house?
This is probably where
With the brown paper, don't you remember?
Yeah, the brown paper. But this is probably where it comes. So I've got a problem, right? This time of the year is...
Only one?
Well, many, but my temporary problem is this time of the year is when the top students get announced.
Yeah.
And my Facebook feed is like, Maria Pariachi, 9 distinctions. John Smith, 8 distinctions. John Steenhuisen, no distinctions. No, I'm joking. Sorry.
We have a matrix. It's okay.
Sorry. But like, so my whole page is like, Johan Kukumur, 7 distinctions. Each school got like 5 clever people. They're never more than 5. You never see 20 people on the little thing going, congratulations to our 20 tops, all got 7 distinctions. There are only 4 or 5. The rest are, the rest of us are just plugging by. We're like my house, there was no such talk of distinctions I don't know about your house. Did anyone talk of distinctions in your house growing up?
Dude, what do you mean? The pressure was enormous.
What? Really?
Are you crazy?
Really?
Yeah, for
Did you get
sure.
your parents? They made you work?
I was going to be, not my parents, my one parent. My father.
That would be your
wanted me to
father,
be a
I guess.
lawyer.
Oh, so he was pushing you to
wanted
get...
me to, oh, goodness.
Pushy
that was
parents.
hectic. Yo.
My dad didn't even know when we were writing exams. He had no clue. I don't think...
No, to be fair, neither did my dad.
my father had no clue we were writing. I don't think he had any idea any exam we ever wrote. I kept him away. But to be fair, I kept him out of my education on purpose.
No, there was no doing that with my father.
I made sure my father was not part of my education from about the age of 12. I decided my dad's going to have
you worked it out.
Yeah, well, what happened was we were given a project to build a balsa wood boat.
Okay.
I don't know what boat it was, the Dromedaris or something. I don't know what, right? we had to build the Maria Magna that came in. But we had to build this thing out of balsa wood, and I was about halfway through the project the night before, and there was a lot of crying going on at about 9:30 because I didn't know if I was going to... The normal story in my house. And my dad said, I'll help you. I think it's the only time he ever got involved with... and he finished and he glued this boat together for me, and I got 80% for it. And my father at every family function would say, Thomas, bring your boat. And I'd bring the boat out and show it to everyone. And then he'd say, I got an A for that. And he would take all the credit. And I thought, no ways, I'm never letting you touch any of my school stuff again. That's my A, not yours. And we'd end up in big arguments. I'd say, no, I built it. And he'd tell everyone, I finished it. So I didn't have any, we had no pressure. I mean, the big thing was getting your report signed when you went to the next year or the next term. You had to get your marks signed in the report card. And we would just wait until
No, dude, like I had like full colors and all that stuff.
You were like my friends.
I was in the Olympiad.
Really?
All that.
Victrix Nodorums and stuff.
No, I wasn't that. I didn't quite make that. But my nephew made that, though. But like,
I don't like those people.
The pressure was insane.
We had none of that. There was no pressure. The biggest pressure was, when does school start? Tuesday.
But
My mother would be like,
it's so true,
no,
though.
take your kids to school. She'd take us to school, and we'd go to different schools in primary and high, we'd jump out the car and then through the window go, oh yeah, Mom, by the way, can you sign my report card quickly? And she'd go, and in it would go. I had friends that for 4 days before the report card, they couldn't sleep, they're vomiting, they got stomach pains. What if I get how do I show my parents this? Well, I had none of that.
That was me.
None of it. None of it. None of it. I don't even think anyone in my family ever showed my parents our matric certificates, or I don't even think we went and picked them up.
Seriously?
No. Have you got your matric certificate?
Come on.
I don't think I picked mine up.
I do have it. Yeah, I do have it. I
Really?
do have it. Imagine that. That's so crazy. Like,
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't mean a lot. Like, let's be fair. Like, I don't know. Well, especially now, it doesn't mean a lot. I mean, 30%.
No, I think it does. We're the
hardly to get
50%
excited
generation.
about.
We're the smart
very
ones. Yeah.
We
scraped
had-
through on a D,
that,
not an H.
that's exactly right.
It's higher standards.
We didn't even know what 30% was. We were like, what is that?
So I think because my folks were not that big on making us perform academically, I've got a problem with people who perform I don't know, maybe it's jealousy, maybe it's just, I don't know. But I have been watching these things on
So were
Facebook.
you sporty at school?
No, I was pathetic at everything. I couldn't do a damn thing. I realized the best place for me is the choir and the Student Christians Association and some other club something or other.
Bless you, Tommy.
Every year the athletics would come along,
Sorry,
and I had
I
dreams of
interrupted
being a
you.
javeliner. I thought that's something I might be able to do, throw that spear. But I never made it. Once, I almost won the entire Springs Boys High cross country once.
Wow.
I was in
And then what happened?
I was in standard 8.
Right.
Now, for standard 6 and 7, you used to do the junior course, which was
Yes,
2 or 3
standard eight
Ks
was
or something.
big time.
Standard
Yeah.
8, you stepped into the big boys world and you did the 6-kilometer thing, right? So there was a point where the standard 8s have to go straight, and then the 6s and 7s, they veer off back to the school. And I thought, I wonder whether this idiot teacher standing here knows that I'm in standard 8. If I just hook a right and go with the juniors, I can get back to school quicker. Which is what I did. I did. I thought I was very smart. And I was amongst all these young people, and I was running back to the school, and I'm like, hey, I got back here an hour before everyone else. And as I came in, I heard on the loudspeakers, and now let's welcome our first senior runner home. It looks like young Tom London. I was like, what?
Oh, no.
All
No.
All I could see flashing in front of my eyes was waking up at 5 a.m. and having to join the cross-country team who ran every morning. I thought my life is over. I then developed a very bad case of emergency appendicitis and a shin splint and a sprain all at the same time. And I tumbled on the ground and I lay there holding my calf. Must have been 10 minutes for one of these really fast guys that was supposed to win the race come past. Teachers were coming up to me afterwards. Hey, you got some talent there, young man. You should join the team. We'll see you tomorrow at 5. I had to get my mother to write another sick note telling the teachers I wasn't allowed to run because of my legs. There was nothing wrong with my legs, but we just wrote that.
They don't want it.
Nothing wrong with this guy, but I told the army the same thing. Anyway.
They don't want to run.
So, I didn't want to run. So I've like...
True story.
It's true stories. When I see... Today, before I came to the studios, I'm busy paging through Facebook. And it's like, Johannes Kokomo, 8 distinctions. Maria Pagliacci, 9 distinctions.
Bravo.
Kimmy Chun, 9 distinctions. John Smith, 8 distinctions. And then there's these interviews at these private schools with the mothers and the fathers, and they're going, Yeah, well, I'm very proud of my son, Caden. He applied himself very well this year. It's not easy being the head boy and having to do all the other tasks, but, he put his nose to the grindstone. And I just want to say, very proud of my boy. And then the mother's like, oh yeah, I'm also very proud of him. And we're all very proud of him. And everyone's very proud of the kid. He got a lot of distinctions, the head boy of the school. Me, I'm standing there like, I don't like any of you people. You land. You know why? Do you know why I don't like them? Do you know why?
Why?
Because they land up becoming doctors. They become doctors. They do. They become doctors.
That's brilliant.
Now, I look at these people, the mothers and the fathers, and when they are being interviewed at the schools, they're very polite. They're standing there, the clothes are all right, everyone's prim and proper, and they're like, yeah, very proud of my boy. No, he put his... I wonder what happens behind the scenes.
Like what?
Like, does the father put his head into the kid's room, like in whenever they write in exams, go, you better bloody pass that, I'll be disappointed in you. Or, I don't know, what do parents who discipline their children say? I didn't have any.
Yeah, I mean...
Is that what they do?
Yes.
Like, what are you doing lying on the couch? You're going to be a useless idiot. You'll land up doing podcasts for a living, you bloody fool. Don't you want to be a doctor? We didn't send you to Saint Bernard's for nothing. Do you know how much Saint Silliness costs? You know that Saint Silliness costs 150 million a year, man. And like,
you better be a doctor.
And you know why I get upset? Because the plodderons don't get any recognition. It's these kids where learning comes easily to them. None of them are dyslexic. Right, number one, they can't be. You can't be dyslexic and get 9 A's, surely. You can't.
No, it's true.
I don't think so.
It's true.
Right?
Well, I don't know. I doubt it.
So the kids with like dyslexia and a bit of autism and a touch of this and ADHD like me, a bit of OCD, us, that are just trying to get through and pass and find a path in life that we can be happy with. Like, the 60 percenters. Today you have to say the 35%. The 35 percenters. But in my day, the 50 percenters. When you show your matric results to your parents and they go, well, at least you got a C in history. You got geography. You almost got a C. Well, that's very good. Well done, young Thomas. Those kids who are going to be the future, I don't know, what are they going to be? The future workers. Podcasters, radio DJs and scrap like that. Those kids never get any recognition. Like, you never see a video where they go... No,
they do. They get the certificate of attendance. So
no, what I mean is, I would love to see a video where they go, and now we're chatting to Marcus Pochenpoel, who got 9 distinctions at Help Mekaar Hoërskool. And Johannes Pochenpoel, well done. Let's talk to his mom and dad. Very proud of Johannes. He put his nose down to the grindstone and he ground away. And now, look, he's going to become a doctor. And then I'd love it if they swung the camera around and said, now let's talk to Leon Nochnagel, who just bloody well scrapes in, man. And then you have the whole school there going, yay, Leon Nochnagel. And then Leon's mother and father are there and they're like, we had no faith in this child. He's been a reject since he came out of the tomb. But just like Leon, you surprised us, boy. You got 31% average, and you've just scraped through thanks to our new education standards. And we can't wait to send you to Intech College. Damlin. You never see like no, I'm serious. The kid that just, why can't we do the same for the kids that just scrape through. Like, here we've got little Sharon Piccalilli. And Sharon Piccalilli's been way too interested in boys since she was 16, and she hasn't applied herself academically. She's been applying herself in other ways. But she got really bad marks, and we thought she was just going to land up a streetwalker. But look at this, Sharon. Hip, hip, hooray! For Sharon's a jolly good fellow. For Sharon's a jolly good fellow. Sharon got 35%, and she's going to be doing beauty therapy. Those are the kids we should cheer for. I'm serious.
Tom, you finished me.
I'm serious. I'm serious. I look at these kids and I think, and by the way, I don't know if you know this, but the bright kids, when the bright kids go to doctor school, a fair amount of those bright kids don't make it. They drop out year one. Right? And like Leon Pochenpoel, who just scraped through and managed to get into medical school because somebody died the day before and there was one place open. And he learned by candlelight under the tree. Those are the ones that become the great doctors. So I get it. I mean, I'm being facetious and silly, of course, but
no, it's funny.
We place
really
so
funny.
much emphasis on the 9 distinctions. And what about all the others? And I think the kid that is just stupid, that they've done an intelligence test on the child and the meter didn't move. And when the kid's not in the room, the family go, oh, we can't expect too much out of Tommy there, He went for the IQ test and the needle didn't move. So let's just hope he scrapes by. I think that when that child gets through, there should be a fireworks display at the school. I do. That's the kid I celebrate.
But don't you think we're already celebrating those kids with our 30%?
Well, we're leaving out a huge chunk of kids that the absolute the failures, the complete failures, the ones that don't. The ones that don't make it, they fail.
29%ers.
They fail. The failures. And we don't address them at all. The only person who's addressing the failures in Gauteng today is the MEC for Health. I promise you. She's inviting the failures to make use of psychological. No, I'm serious, and it's a serious thing. I mean, these kids, they get upset, and then all sorts of bad things happen. And so she has actually, credit to her, they've said, hey, if you're feeling bad about failing and you don't want to be on this planet anymore or something, then, here there are people you can talk to.
No, this is very, very, very important. Very important that this stuff doesn't count, guys.
But what you don't see on Facebook is the failures. You don't see Saint Silliness saying, well, we had one failure this year. We were going for 100% pass rate, but damn it, we let that kid in because his father had money. And now he got 28% average, and he's brought our whole school down. None of his family are ever allowed here again. Those kids.
I do marvel when they say, like, this particular school had an 88% pass rate. Like,
yes.
That's a whole 1 in every 10 kids didn't go through.
No. Do you know how they do that? Like a 90.
They're so sick.
You get schools that got 100% pass rates. Like you get hospital emergency units where they have a 98% success rate. You go in, you come out the other side alive. But the reason those success rates are so high in both schools and these emergency units is that if you go there and it looks like you're going to die at the front door, they go, no room here. Go to Chris Hani Baragwana. And they send you somewhere else.
So they don't get the stats.
The same with the school. You try get into St. Silliness with an IQ of 70. You try. You won't get in. Not for all the tea in China. Your father can own Your father can own Investec, and you go there with a low IQ. I don't think Saint Silliness will take you. I really don't think so. That's a big thing at the end of the year to say 100%. And can you imagine being in a school and there are 100 of you and there's a 99% pass rate and you're the one person who brought down the whole of Hampton College.
Your mother didn't care.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the shame? So we don't do anything with that. Like, you won't see that on Facebook today. Like, I just want to say, don't worry, my son. Even though you failed 5 out of your 6 subjects, Dad still believes in you. You don't see stuff like that. You don't. At least you went to school every day except for that one where you had your tonsils out in grade 7. All right, what do we got here in the comments section? Margaret says, a little birdie told me you're fibbing about the white shorts you were wearing. I was wearing the white shorts.
That's a bit unnerving. How do they know you weren't wearing white shorts?
Do you know that Margaret was at my house on Christmas Day? So I wasn't wearing my white shorts on Christmas Day. She might be talking about that. Good morning, Tom says, Evelyn Sandig from Phoenix, Arizona in the U.S. Ooh, I love Phoenix. I've driven through Arizona. Nice place. Phoenix, Arizona, nice place. I think it's high altitude. Am I right? Or is it Albuquerque? I know Albuquerque's high altitude. Phoenix also? Phoenix, Arizona. I haven't been to Phoenix, but I have been to Arizona. Oh, still our Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Still our Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
What else we got here? There are not many clever kids in the classes nowadays. 30% pass. That's Margaret. Brunel Hancock is wishing us. Debbie Eleveld. Oh, lots of people still saying hello. Try and do real algebra in your head. That's pressure. Having said all of this, by the way, and having dated single mothers with children in school, one single mother I dated, her 10-year-old came to me with his homework one night. Do you know I scratched my head for 2 hours pretending to know what I was talking about? Their schoolwork is a lot more difficult than ours. We just had to name the...
It works differently.
Yeah, we had to. We were like, oh man, I would have passed that geography test if I just remembered Antarctica. That was our level. Now they solve X for Y across a fraction of minus 12. It's a different... I feel sorry for these kids. Tom, you really don't like exercise, do you? No, exercise is the devil.
No, it's a terrible thing. Jim's terrible, man.
Nikki says, my biggest issue at school was the perfect excuse for bunking. I used to climb out a second-story window and clamber down a volleyball net to get out of the boarding house. She's telling us her secrets. We'll get more out of her. We'll get her adult secrets out of her.
Physically assaulted if I'd done something like that. She guys are unbelievable. Well, she did what? She climbed out of the second story, went down the drain pipe.
She went down the drain pipe. And then you go down the drain pipe, and then if you're not careful, your reputation will go down the drain pipe after that. Get up to the naughty stuff. I wonder whether they still write telephone numbers on bus stops. Did you have that when you were a kid? We used to have that.
Oh, yeah, that was hectic.
Do you remember somebody decide that one of the girls in the school is loose or something? I don't know. I shouldn't even say this stuff, but it's true. And then I don't even know who used to do it, but someone would go with a Cokie pen or a scratch something and say, for a good time, then put that girl's parents' house number there, that the phone rings and go, hello, can I speak to Jennifer, please? Where'd you get my number? On the bus stop in Selection Park, stop 2 on Nigel Road there. It said for a good time, call Jennifer's mom. Ask for You don't have that anymore. Now I suppose online, but that was our online back then. That was how society shamed each other. You get your name written on the bus stop.
Funny for a good time.
Oh man, you remember that?
Wow, that's funny.
Right. Justin says on a side note, I moved into a new place over Christmas. When I was unpacking, I found my original microphone from back. I was doing the radio show in Joburg. Oh well, that's nice. A GP doctor I had of my age at the time, who I was friendly with, said being a doctor was hell. Don't let them lie to you. What do you mean being a doctor is hell? What is hell about being a doctor? It's an easy job. It is. Come on, it's an easy job. No one must tell me doctor's a hard job. Really?
I'm taking
you ever heard it?
here because I'm not sure where this is going.
No, I'm serious. Like oh man. Okay, a lot of the show today is comedy, right? But if you're a doctor in a government hospital, then you ask a doctor in a government hospital, why don't you do your job properly? Then the doctors in government hospitals go, well, have you checked our working environment? What do you mean your working environment?
You're a doctor.
You're a doctor.
Yeah.
It's the patients who need the nice paint on the walls and the toilets that work. You just walk around here. Oh, do you know we have to walk from this place to that place? Oh, walking is hard. Oh, wow. What's so hard about being a doctor?
We have established, Tom, hang on.
No, that's why I didn't become a doctor. But
and me.
But walking is not hard. And you know, what is hard? You sit in an office and then someone comes in and they say, I'm not feeling well, doctor. Then the doctor goes, all right, what are you feeling? And then you tell the doctor what's wrong with you. I went to a doctor. I'm not going to mention names. I went to a doctor. Okay.
Right.
This is a true story. I went to a doctor and I said, doctor, I have this particular pain. I don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor. These were my words, right? My words were, I've got this pain. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what it is, so I need you to tell me. The doctor says, what do you think it is? I go, I think it's sciatica. The doctor says, correct. And then I got an invoice for $795. And I'm like, how come I'm paying to win the quiz? Now, you can't tell me that's hard.
No,
you can't tell me. So what? Okay, putting a thermometer into someone. That's not hard. I've done that before.
No,
that's fun. You know, well, it's not. Nothing is hard. Why don't you give someone an injection? That's not hard. I worked on a helicopter emergency crew once, where if you land up in a helicopter, if you're in a really bad accident, and then you land up in one of those helicopters that takes you off to hospital because you're really in bad condition, 9 times out of 10, they'll intubate you. They'll put the tube down your throat and attach you to a ventilator so that they can control everything. That's how they keep you alive. Or one of the things they do to keep you alive. But you know how many doctors can't intubate someone? Like 9 out of 10 doctors don't know how to intubate someone. And I bet
they can't draw blood either.
And the guy who used to work on the crew, he had a side hustle teaching doctors how to intubate. And you know how he taught them how to intubate someone? He'd grab someone off the street without a medical degree and show that person in front of the doctors how to intubate someone, and that person gets it right instantly, and then the doctor's competitive spirit comes out, these 9 distinctions people, and they're like, we're not going to let a Tom London beat us on an intubation, and before you know it, they all know how to intubate. I don't think that they know how to draw blood like a phlebotomist. Is it a phlebotomist? What is so hard? I just want to know. What is it's the 7 years of studying. Okay, you know, you're 24 and you're earning 800 grand a year.
Guessing. I think it's the educate. You're paying for the educated guess because it's a lot of guessing.
Do you know what my New Year's resolution is? I'm going to make it an impossible one. My New Year's resolution is to date a doctor. Again.
No, not again. Please, not again.
I always say to my daughters, as long as you do your best and they produced good marks. You're on top form today. I know this is what happens when I don't speak. I haven't spoken for a month. I'm like a monk.
Yeah, like you came out the gates, John. I was like, nice.
10 minutes before, I'm like,
Really
I'm not
good.
sure this is going to work. I hope you've pressed the like button. I hope you've pressed the ha-ha button. Other podcasters are very good at this kind of stuff. They say it helps us with this, that. I'm like, if you haven't pressed it, you're not a good friend. Do you understand? Capiche?
You're not a friend.
Yeah, you're
not
just
a
an
friend.
acquaintance.
Exactly, someone who's passed by.
Sharon can always make an OnlyFans account and earn more than the doctor says, Amen. I was watching a thing the other day where the daughter paid off the parents' house, and they said, well, how did you do that? And then she showed them she'd made $83 million last year, as she made more than LeBron James. I don't know. I've actually never been to OnlyFans. Have you?
No, of course not.
But you're a media monitor. I mean, don't you monitor stuff? Does your media monitoring company not go as...
Stuff is not my bag, sorry. Third-party gateway, no.
I don't know what I have an idea what OnlyFans is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
I have an idea. You pay, let's say I was young and pretty and female.
A subscription.
Then you'd pay me, and then I'd sit there and I will... knit in front of the camera or do other things in front of the camera, and then people pay. Okay. People saying I'm on top form today. I haven't laughed so much. I'm glad I've made you laugh. I'm glad.
I've had a scream. It's really Dr. Radio today. Thank you, Tom. I've loved every second.
It's a pleasure. I used to greet the security guards when I left early to bunk school. They knew me well, says Una. Mandy says, in the world of private education, it's not just 100% rate that is aimed for a bachelor's degree pass for university entry. It's one of those things as parents we looked into. Fees are scary expensive, but the sacrifice was so worth it. We see how private education has set our girls up for life. Now, I agree. I am a product of a private education. The last 2 years of my schooling life were at a private school. So I've had a bit of both. And that's why I'm always so proud of a school like Springs Boys High.
Me.
Springs Boys High, which is that's not a private school. They do damn well they're not a private school, and they manage to get really, really great results and offer a quality education. And there are other government schools like that in South Africa. We don't highlight them enough and pay tribute to the people who run them. But yeah, I understand. But you know what? I've said this to you before. I don't have children, but if I did, I know exactly which school I'd send them to. I know exactly. Would be Komati Akademie in Komatipoort. I'm serious. Those kids, they don't know what Xboxes is. Yeah, you're much less pressure. The only problem you've got is $100 for the ticket to see Janita Duplessis on the rugby field in July. I send my kid to Springs Boys High or Komati Akademie, first place for me. Can you tell why my relationships haven't worked? I've dated women with their children that say, we don't know what to do with this child. He's not performing well at school. I'm like, let's just move to Komatipoort and put them in the academy. That will sort everything out.
See, and I'm already in Sedona. I thought I had it waxed, Shona, because that's perfect. And then the last 2 years, just like you did the last 2 years, you should go to finishing school.
All right. Gwen says, I bunked out of the hostel at Mthatha High School. A lot of our lady viewers are bunkers.
Yeah,
have you noticed that?
They're
naughty.
bunkers.
I like that. They're naughty. They got a naughty streak.
One class ever, and that was to play netball.
I bunked a day once. I bunked a day. I got off at Benoni train station instead of Park Station and played pool in a pub the whole day in the middle of Benoni. Once. But that was because I was worried about being expelled. But that's another story. It wasn't my fault. It was my friend Stefan. He pulled the door off the teacher's classroom. That wasn't me. What else we got here? There's a lot of loudmouth. Oh, loudmouth. Yeah, you don't have to watch. Go watch someone with a soft mouth. See if I care.
Who's a loudmouth?
Oh, there's someone who... I don't blame them, actually. Somebody on YouTube saw something was live. They pressed the button. They saw me. They went, I don't like this guy, loudmouth. And they said loudmouth. And they're probably gone. They're never coming back. So that's all right. That kind of stuff doesn't even bug me. What else we got here? Thoroughly enjoyed today's program. Fantastic show. Springs Boys High is tops. Enjoyed every minute, says Lillian Krayling.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been talking for too long. So anyway, this is the first show of the year. I thought it'd be fun if we brought Tonya on and showed off her new car. Well done, Tonya. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
If you want a new car, you do what Tonya does. You go buy it from Suzuki Kailami or Suzuki Rivonia, and then you send someone to bring it to you. You just send someone. Bring me my car. And then you get it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Anyway.
Big shout out to Suzuki. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Greg from Kirkhoven and Auntie Laurie and everyone at Suzuki Kailami.
Exactly.
So I know I've been allowed. She's also got one like you. She's got a same thing, except different color.
Same color?
Yeah, no, different color, but same car.
What color?
I think it's silver.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell from the inside. No, I'm joking, man. I'm just playing. That's my loud mouth again. Yeah, so I thought we would put Tonya on for the first show of 2026. Say hello to everyone. Have a laugh. Because I walked in here today. This is my last comment. I walked in here today and Daryl said, "Are you motivated for the year?" And I said, "No." And I walked out, and then I walked into the studio and I thought, I've probably just destroyed his day and ruined everyone who heard that day. And I went outside and I thought, pick yourself up, Thomas. Change your mental state. And then I decided I'd be positive about the year in order not to affect the people around me. Not so much for myself.
3, 2, 1, go. No, it's good. It's good.
So
you did a great show, mate.
So, yeah,
nice studios.
Yeah, we're going to bring some nice guests in here. I'm thinking Miss South Africa finalists. What do you think? Miss South Africa finalists?
Oh, is Miss South Africa
don't you think we should?
thing?
Well, don't you think we should interview models?
No.
I told you I was having lunch with Christina Storm at the Throbbing Strawberry one afternoon, and and she wasn't eating; she was just drinking and smoking. And I said, "Christina, when do you eat?" And she looked at me and went, "Deadpan, Wednesdays." Those are the kind of interviews I want to do. Should actually get Christina on the show. Anyway, thank you for watching the very first show of 2026. Many good guests, great guests coming up this year. I thought we'd start the year with a bit of laughter. You know, these things can get serious very, very quickly, and we will have some serious shows for sure. Good news is, I think in February, we start the Freedom Foundation shows with Leon Lowe out of the studio, where we'll be looking for solutions to South Africa's problems. I won't be able to say the stuff that I say on this show, on that show for sure. But that's a serious one. But very, very interesting stuff coming up with the Freedom Foundation. And then with a bit of luck, we'll be doing some medical stuff and some investing stuff and some other stuff and some other stuff, right? Hey, this is the US. Do you mind if we send all of our knickers? Says Jeff.
What kind of knickers?
I am suspicious about Jeff because
Me too.
knickers is a very British term.
Yes. Or if used in another context, could be thieves.
Yeah, but I don't think Americans use the word knickers.
No.
He might be messing with us.
Send the knickers and we'll find out.
I just had a thought, but anyway, I think we'll leave that one there. Okay, so listen, that's it for the show. I've actually got to go. It's time for me to go. And you've got to go, Tonya, so thank you.
I do.
Good to have you on the show. I wanted to show off your Suzuki and just say well done on that new car. And may you have many, 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 many happy miles in your Suzuki Grand Vitara. And don't forget to park that other car, my one, in the garage there and just leave it for a year, right? Leave it for a year to marinate.
Not a chance, Chana, not a chance.
Mandy says, thank you for the show today. Just what the doctor ordered and no bill to follow. There we go.
Ja, that's it.
Okay, well, that's it. Fluit, my story's uit. I'm going home. Tonya, you have a lovely evening. Say hello to your mom from me and all of us.
I will.
We know we love her dearly and we think of her
I will.
daily. And you, okay?
Thank you.
And to
Thank
you, wherever you are and you've joined me today, you know, time is so precious. We've got 2-second memories. I know this. I mean, I went on TikTok. I don't give anyone a chance. 2 seconds, the next video's on. 2 seconds, the next video's on. So if you manage to sit with us all this time, I thank you for your valuable time. It's very, very valuable time, and I thank you for it. And I hope you join me on Thursday, 3 o'clock, out of the Africa Mobile Studios on the Tom London Show, brought to you by Suzuki Kyalami and Suzuki Rivonia. I think that's it, eh? Done. Yeah.
Don't forget to tell him Tom sent you.
There we go. The Tom London Show was brought to you by Suzuki Rivonia. Don't forget to tell them Tom sent you.